Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Muv-Luv. Last time, right, we got the Operation Cherry Blossoms. The whole attack the original hive plan has been pushed up. I forgot the exact time, it's either in a day or two, I think. Which also means that I guess the injured members of our squad probably won't be able to participate. So it is actually just gonna be the OGs plus Sumitra, so that's kind of cool. And we're just, I believe we're still going out on the details of what's happening during the operation. From what I remember is basically it's a huge alliance of most of the major superpowers still alive. They're gonna bomb like the shit out of the hives around the main hive to cause sort of a distraction while we get the main units into the main hive. And we're aiming both for the original core and their like mine where they can get the resources or whatever. But yeah, I think we're just gonna continue talking about that for now. Excellent. Now, oh wait, I don't need to read that. And obviously we're one of the main units going to destroy the reactor or hive or the core, whatever it's called. Okay, so they can fit the Susno in time. What? The XG70D? That's good news.
ガントリーを崩されて機体が核壁に激突したから無傷とは言い難いけど出撃までには何とかするつもり。何とかする。今開発チームの連中と生き残ったほとんどの技師と整備兵が全力で作業中よ。
So that's it. No wonder there weren't that many mechanics in the hangar. The Mark IV was designed to capture the original hive. If we have that, our odds of success go straight through the roof. But wait a second. Sensei, I thought you said the Mark IV still needed its engine calibrated and weapons mounted. Using an engine of an older model? That might cause some problems. Well, I had no idea we could do that, but what about the weapons? Yeah, they wouldn't know about the weapons at us.
搭載を見送ったのはテストが間に合わなかった 2700mm 電磁投射砲2門と 120mm 電磁速射砲8門。 2700mm
Those are giant bullets. That's just really funny to think about.
120mm 砲弾の速射砲ってしかもレールガン？
Those guys never saw Tama using the over-the-horizon cannon. Of course they'd be surprised. I doubt they thought rounds that huge could even exist. Yeah, I forgot that big-ass sniper.
コンバットプルーフ済みの 36mm チェーンガンは制御系の都合で半分減らして6機。同じく既存兵器を流用した多目的 VLS は使用通り大小合わせて14機装備。36機の発射塔を持つ VLS は12機装備。予備弾倉は自動装填式で弾頭は状況に応じて選ぶことができる。
I like how she's describing all the weaponry when we're just not going to use them though.
スタブ内でのレーザー使用に備えた対レーザー弾頭、三段式の広域制圧弾頭、通常弾頭の3種類。16機の発射塔を持つ大型 VLS にはバンカーバスターが格納されている。予備弾はないわ。
Bunker Buster.
今ありったけの S11 をかき集めて弾頭に搭載している最中よ。そのうち34発は分散して余剰スペースに格納しているから。
So it does have some stuff at us.
最後に手法、つまり家電粒子砲も当然一機装備。死者は佐渡島で住んでいるし、これがなきゃ作戦そのものが成立しないわ。
ということは墜落の原因と手法の射撃は無関係だったんですね。
そうね。その2つには何の因果関係もないわ。
よかった。
安心するのは早いわよ。まだ根本的な問題が残っている。
She's right. Sumito's the pilot, and right now she's still.
昨日の段階で2型のムアコックレヒテ機関はラザフォードフィールドを発生させることができていない。
I mean, it's not like she was gonna talk about the Sumito stuff. So, if I'm getting that right, that means it's not gonna have the force field, which would be pretty rough, because the force field was kind of crazy.
確か戦闘中にも同じことを言ったはずだけど。
That's right, I totally forgot. That's why we didn't have to worry about the Rutherford fields when everyone was fighting on Hander 90. I forgot about that too, but I thought they just, in my mind, I thought they just turned it off. Not that it was just unable to function.
つい30分ほど前にやっと巡航出力を確保した段階。戦闘出力となるとまだまだ先の話。それに風間の事故につながったピーキーな出力特性も未だ完全には解消できていない。4型の機動力と防御力、そして司法出力はあと30数時間。
36 hours. Okay, so around 2 days. Like 2.5 days, literally.
最大限楽観的な予測をしたとしても、
Or maybe it's 2 days and that's just their time limit to fix it.
4型が直縁部隊の打ち上げに随伴してわざわざ軌道降下する大きな理由がこれなの。つまり可能な限り指揮に負担をかけないままアゴー標的に到達する必要があるってことなのよ。仮に地表を進行した場合、最も安全なルートを選んでも結局相当数のレーザー照射を受けることになるわ。
Made sense, I guess, yeah.
佐渡島でも
And I guess the stress from dropping it from outer space doesn't matter. Though it's probably covered, right?
データを引き寄せてしまうからね。
Forgot if they... I think they're just sending, like, not individual units, but like a container, right? I see. So even in peak condition, the Susanoo is better off re-entering the orbit than it would be moving along the surface. Also a great point. Yeah, I guess if they were, even with the shields and they were moving on the surface, the beta would like immediately like start charging after it, kind of ruining the whole distraction angle of the plan. Getting hit by the lasers would increase Sumito's ODL consumption rate too.
60% 以下の指揮出力では10レーザー級数体による照射を連続して耐えることはできないの。当然出力不足は攻撃面にも大きく影響するわ。司法の最大出力放射はおそらく1
Only
回の
one.
限度よ。
Only one shot.
それも武装を外したスペースにありったけの大型蓄電機を設置して初めて可能になる話。ラザフォードフィールドに余計な負荷がかかればその分蓄電される電力も低下する。この作戦の成否に直縁部隊がいかに重要な位置を占めているか分かった？はい。
Yep.
じゃあ
So the Susanoo's not the solo, the I can solo a hive unit as it was meant to be right now. Fucking hell, there's just no end to the problems here, even with the Susanoo's humanities hanging on by a thread.
部隊を編成するのはイーグルとファントム。
Okay, we know the Eagles are kind of sick. The Phantoms look different. I don't think that's the standard ones we were using, right?
20時間以内に実戦稼働状態に整備
Or maybe it is. Actually, maybe it is. I don't know.
帝国軍に機体提供を要請することも考えたんだけど、XM3 の乾燥時間と
So please let Maya use the fucking Royal TSF, please. If they do the whole series and she doesn't use it once, it's kind of crazy.
同じ部隊で機種が揃ってないのはやりにくいでしょうけど、まともに動かないよりいいはずよ。
So we'll be flying a mix of Kagaros and Jetishans. E01 was the only unit on base that used Shiranuis, and if we can't get any from the Empire, this is really the only choice we have. Okay, so we're... Oh, is... Okay. So the fan... I got it confused. I thought this was 2, but it's 4 different TSFs, right? Because I thought... No, I was thinking of the Raptor. Maybe there are 2 TSFs, and I was thinking of the Americans Raptor. But so this is just a downgrade then. That shouldn't kind of look sick.
三剣綾峰はストームヴァンガード装備、榊はガンスイーパー装備、いずれもイーグルに登場。了解。鎧玉瀬はインパクトガード装備でファントムに登場。
了解。
直縁陣形は多少変則的だけど。
Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. I was like, where are we? We're in the Susanoo. I forgot co-piloting.
三剣綾峰の前衛を中央直下で榊がカバー。玉瀬と鎧は左右後衛で支援よ。直縁する際の注意点なんだけど、2型とはかなり違う。
They're nervous.
ラザフォードフィールドの発生原理や現象は全く同じ。だけど4型ではあなた方の負担がかなり減るわ。前の時のように。
What happened? Why'd she go quiet like that?
なんとなく落ち着かないわね。一体何なのよ。
副司令、
何？
白金のポジション説明をお忘れのようですが。
They just don't know, which made sense. Huh?
はあ、そういうこと。それで落ち着かなかったのね。
Did they think we were trimmed? At the end?
白金はね、XG70 に登場するのよ。忘れているわけじゃないから安心して。
Alright, she hadn't told everyone else that she was planning to have me in the Mark IV.
途中でそわそわされたくないから念のため言っておくけど。
Oh, Yashiro's coming too? I didn't know that. Why are we bringing her? No offense to Yashiro, but... Wait, Kasumi too? I know she said Mark IV was a multi-seater, but how did they manage to add another one that fast?
鏡とヤシロ、それに白金は同じ任務についているって前に言ったわね。
Look at the tat here. Pilot C double. That's... it's kind of hard to read. I actually can't read the green tats at all, I'm sorry. Well, whatever. If it works, it works. Is she there to make it easier on Sumika? That's gotta be it. No matter how I think about it, Kasumi's gotta be there to support her.
XG70 への登場はその任務の範疇なの。白金は砲手兼操縦士。
The engineer.
ヤシロは航空士。
Oh wait, no, Kagumi's the engineer. I thought it said Yashiro. I can't believe it's gotten so bad that we have to force Kasumi onto the battlefield.
4型を完全な状態にできない以上、登場する兵士の数で安定させるしかないのよ。じゃあ、直縁の注意点に話を戻すわよ。この直縁任務では、機体周辺の重力偏差に気を使う必要はないわ。
Which is good.
システムの調整が
That was always a little sketchy.
それによって、フィールドの次元境界面を選択的に制御することが可能になったの。そもそもそうなったからこそ白金たちが登場できるようになったんだけどね。フィールドの制御は XG70 のコンピューターが
That's crazy. Also, okay. I was obviously wrong about something. Or I guess it's just not like the shields aren't fully up. I thought they were like completely out, but I guess they can use it, and now they're saying it's more controlled, so the friendlies won't immediately just die if they get too close.
万が一制御にトラブルが発生してピーキーな出力特性が出たとしても戦術機が自動回避してくれる。これは今までと同じ。
Okay, but that automatic evasion was what caused Lieutenant Kazuma to lose control over TSF when the Mark II collapsed. You never know when something unexpected like that could happen again, so we shouldn't put too much blind faith into the auto evade.
だからあなたたちはある意味自由に戦っていいのよ。巡航出力のラザフォードフィールドでも長弾やベータの物理攻撃程度なら十分防御できるしね。
Ricochets, huh? Yeah, we wouldn't be able to accidentally hit the Susanoo directly because of our IFF, but bullets bouncing off walls are another issue.
ただし、さっきも言ったけど、何がしかが干渉して次元境界面に負荷がかかり続ければ、指揮出力はさらに不安定になるから注意して。ムアコックレフテ機関に引き寄せられて、大量のタンク級がたかり続ければ、巡航出力じゃ20分もしないうちに機能停止に陥るはずよ。
I always forget, but tank class are the red ones, right? It's kind of weird because when you think of like tank, I think of bigger, but I'm pretty sure those are just the red ones. That would mean Sumiko would go into safe mode and the Rutherford fields would shut off. And then we'd have to blow ourselves up just like Captain Isumi did.
4型の機体に敵集団を近づけない。1分に10体以内の干渉なら
10 hits per minute.
いいわね。
It sounds good, but it's not. I guess it's not really considering how big it is.
了解。
Obviously, the 10 hits per minute on the hull, but
武器弾薬の補給は4型の機体に補給コンテナを直に溶接してあるから事前に位置を確認しておいてちょうだい。
了解。
understood.
さて一通り説明し
Most
終わった
important
ところ
part.
でここからが本題よ。さっき説明した作戦の流れ。
Ah,
国連とアメリカ軍を協力させるための建前よ。
it was a joke the whole time? What? A fate. I mean, I guess I can understand why she wanted to pull one over the Americans, but why the UN?
本当の謳歌作戦はオルタネイティブ
Oh
4が
shit.
独自の目標と目的を持って決行するわ。
Low key, we're kind of going rogue.
アゴー標的の破壊という最優先事項は同じ。
Made sense.
作戦そのものも大筋においてはさっきの説明とほとんど変わらない。あなたたち
SW115.
が SW115 に突入した後よ。下準備としてアメリカ軍と国連軍に提供したオリジナルハイブのマップデータに細工をしておいたわ。これは最終的に突入部隊を地表に誘導するためのものよ。親切なことにベータ出現率の低いルートを常に選びながらね。
偽造データですか？
マップデータ自体は本物。アゴー標的や異合標的の位置は衛星データの解析でも分かってるから嘘はすぐ見破られてしまうわ。そのデータにはある種のコンピューター
Computer virus.
コンピューターウイルス。
Virus.
戦術機の管制コンピューターに侵入して全ての機体や兵士、司令部さえも異合標的に向かってると信じている。
Oh. So the Americans think they're going to the mines, but really it's just leading them to the core? Maybe?
兵士までですか？
Or is it what she said before? It's leading them out so they survive?
フィードバックプログラムを細工して実際には
Okay, yeah, it was. That's what I thought it was actually when I thought about it. So it's just getting them out safely. No mineral deal for the Americans. Of course, if everything from the data, the sensations they feel, and the things they were CRO fabricated, you could lead them anywhere you wanted. It's possible to cancel out the vibrations in a TSF-2. This might not be hard to do if she's really determined to.
シミュレーターと同じようなものですか？
そうね。それのもっと高級豪華版ってところかしら。何しろ国連軍とアメリカ軍の司令部まで騙すんだからね。
But why are we doing this?
彼らの正確な位置マーカーを見ることができるのはこの地球上で私たちだけになるのよ。
すごい。
You can say that again, but I have to wonder, even if this plan's been in the works for a while, that's probably not the kind of program they can just whip up on the spot. Are you just saying that Sumika's the one gonna fuck with their shit? Or no?
なんか端末に手をかざしてましたね。本人はどうしてそんなことができるのかわからないって言ってましたけど。
理由は簡単。ゲートの端末から基地のメインコンピューターに侵入してセキュリティコードを書き換えたの。
スミカがハッカーみたいなことをしたって言うんですか？コンピューターの知識もないのにどうやって？
知識は関係ないの。彼女は論理的思考や技術情報に基づいて書き換えという行為をしたわけじゃないから。例えば白金と一緒にここを通りたい、そういう抽象的な思考だけで高度なハッキングを難なくやってしまったってことなの。あの子は00ユニットなのよ。量子電動脳の性能を甘く見ないでほしいわね。
Of course, she's going to be using Sumika. She'll use the data link in the Susanoo to infiltrate every computer system humanity has and falsify their information. Holy. It's pretty cray-cray.
その方がわかりやすいはずよ。これがオリジナルハイブの断面概略図。赤いのが最も摘出現率の低い初期設定ルート。すべて直径400メートル以上のシャフトとドリフトが選ばれているわ。さすがフェーズ6ともなるとスケールが違うわね。繰り返しになるけど XG70 の一撃を確実なものにするためには可能な限り戦闘を回避する必要があるわ。だけど時間の経過に従ってベータはムアコックで非敵感めがけて殺到する。
Right. Naturally.
当然状況に対応して最も安全なルートが常に指示される。と言っても比較的マシっていう程度だから安心はしないで。最短ルートでさえ
200,000!
でも初期配置で20万体はいる。
I read that 2,000 for a sec. I didn't see the 100 part. That's a lot.
だから一番重要なのはスピード。背部突入のセオリーだけど全ての個体を相手にしていたら絶対に失敗する。最低限かつ最大効率の戦闘と的確なルート選択、そして敵増援の集結を上回る速度で移動し続けアゴ標的に到達すること。これが私たちに残された唯一の戦術だから、国連軍部隊は正直足手まといってわけ。軍上層部のお偉方は人類の命運
It made sense. Okay. I did it.
たった6機っていうのが不満らしくてね。随伴は作戦協力の条件だったからしぶしぶ了解したけど、軍人って数が揃ってないと安心できない生き物なのかしらね。スピードが最も重視されるのに役に立つかどうかもわからない大部隊引き連れていくなんて。
Yeah. I mean, that's why there's special forces, right? Small groups who infiltrate important targets. But I also understand how, like, again, this is literally the fate of the world, because if this fails, they're just gonna do Alternative 5 and abandon it. So I can obviously see why they want to, like, do the most they can and make things more reliable, because it's like, oh, we're leaving the fate of the world to, like, 7 teenagers, and one's, oh, yeah, they don't know about the 00 unit, so 7 teenagers it's pretty crazy. Obviously, they don't know we're kind of cracked, but, you know, just from an outside view. Immediately. I definitely understand why it'd be reassuring to send in more manpower. As someone who's going to infiltrate the hive myself, it'd be a huge relief to know we'll have backup. But when you get right down to it, that's just my nerves talking. It's not like they could possibly round up enough service pilots to make a significant difference anyway. Basically, the UN forces are just acting as bait in this operation. I really doubt the units accompanying us will even be planning on coming back alive. I wouldn't go so far to say they'd hold us back, but if they don't have the XM3, even seasoned veterans won't hold a candle to us. So in that sense, we're actually saving a lot of lives by tricking them like this. It does make sense to try and send people who might hold us back up to the surface, but it doesn't feel like a plan Sensei would have come up with. It's more like her to just tell us to use the UN forces as we please and abandon them. The setting doing so seems even slightly advantageous.
さて、すっきりと身軽になったあなたたちはスピード重視で進撃していくわけだけど、アゴー標的の手前で絶対に避けることのできない最大の難関に行き当たる。
Another difficulty.
アゴー標的の四方に配置された容積約90億立方メートルのメインホール。
9 billion cubic meters. I can't even visualize what that means.
どのルートを選んでもこのいずれかを通過しなければ
Obviously, it means large.
どうやらここはベータの補給施設らしいから常時数万の個体がひしめいてるはずよ。だから当然ここも一気に突破したいところなんだけど、メインホールの出口とアゴー標的の直前に大型核壁が存在するのよ。
Large septa.
この2つの核壁が初期状態で閉鎖されてるってこと。つまり核壁を開放して XG70 が通過するまでの間、嫌でも万単位のベータと戦わざるを得ないってわけ。しかも困ったことにここでは通信に重大な障害が発生するのよ。
Huh?
それ自体が絶対不可能ってわけじゃないわ。近距離であれば何ら問題ないレベルでデータリンクも更新もできる。だけど壁を構成している物質がある種の電磁波を吸収してしまうらしく、距離に比例して通信が困難になるのよ。
Is that another one of those G elements?
これはベータのエネルギー交換方法に関係している現象らしいんだけど、今のところ詳細は不明よ。対策としては中継機で電波をブーストするとか優先接続するとか、いずれもこの基地の反応炉でその有効性が実証されているわ。
Oh yeah, even if it was smaller, the beta still had a resupply facility here. But since the relay wasn't broken in our block, I was able to talk to Lieutenant Hayase without any trouble.
だけど共に大掛かりで手間暇かかる上、戦闘耐久性も低い。数十万のベータがひしめくオリジナルハイブでの実用性なんてお話にならないレベルね。そこでこの最大の難関を克服するための手順からアゴー標的の破壊までを流れで
Okay, lay it on me. I like it, step by step.
まずメインホール手前のドリフトでムアコックレヒテ機関を臨界運転、四方発射体制へ移行となると、当然ベータはムアコックレヒテ機関に反応してメインホール
And that's trying to open up the thingy. I already forgot its name.
そのタイミングを見計ら
I was about to say septum. That's definitely not what they told it. Wait, it is the septum. I'm sorry, doesn't septum mean like asshole? Am I crazy? I need to doodle it. It's important. Septum. Oh no, it's your nose. Wait, no. Oh wait, it's different. Oh, a dividing wall or membrane, especially between bodily spaces. Okay, yeah, which makes sense. It's dividing the core. Okay, like nose, septum. Okay. I get it. I mean, that kind of looks like an asshole. Oh, new species just dropped. That giant wall is alive?
といっても攻撃力や思考力は皆無の、どちらかといえば生体組織に近い生命体らしいわ。この核壁の脳にあたる部位が異なった電気パルスの刺激を受けることで2種類の化学物質を分泌し開閉運動を行うのよ。 作業は難しくないわ。まず脳と核壁をつなぐ補給導管に解放を促す化学物質を注入して強制解放。次に脳に S11 を仕掛けて待機。ちなみに起爆タイマーは新型
Okay, no more disarming it. That's reassuring at least.
第一核壁を解放したら直縁部隊は二手に分かれ、A 分隊はドリフトを先行し、
Oh,
第
there's
二核壁
two?
解放作業
I
を
didn't know that. That's annoying because, like, look how small that area is when the beta starts. Okay, that's why we're only sending one person or a couple people in and leaving the other people there. Because if we all go in, that could end in disaster.
B 分隊は XG70 を直縁しつつ S11 を設置。第一核壁閉鎖準備にかかる。この間 XG70 は作業部隊を支援。臨
Okay.
界運転中は当然戦闘出力のラザフォードフィールドが展開できるから防御は万全というわけ。
Wait. Okay, yeah. Okay, so we actually can close them too with the same method. That's pretty nice, actually. I know there's like 4 or 3 others connecting, but like a lot of the beta are gonna be gathering here specifically because of the Rutherford field. So like, even though there are gonna be more coming from the other opening, I know I'm like trying to point it with my map, but obviously it doesn't work because we don't have a full map. But it should like. I feel like it would trap a lot of them, especially if they can't get the septums open again, since we're kind of fucking with it. Huh?
安心しなさい。どのみち出力不足を補うためにアゴー標的のかなり手前から主砲発射態勢に入らざるを得ないところだから。機関の臨界運転が必要になるタイミングは大気圏突入と主砲発射直前の2回。これが許容ギリギリ。今までの話とは矛盾するようだけど、この段階なら干渉負荷による多少のロスは目をつむるわ。このメインホールを突破できなければ全てがパーだからね。A 分隊の作業手順は第一核壁の逆。先に S11 を仕掛け解放物質の注入準備をする。A 分隊の準備が完了したら XG70 はドリフトに侵入。次元境界面を核壁付近まで展開しベータの侵入を防ぐ。 B 分隊は閉鎖物質を注入し S11 のタイマーを起動。核壁閉鎖前にドリフトへ侵入。ベータが侵入した場合 B 分隊がこれを排除。おそらくこの辺で第一核壁の S11 が爆発し脳を吹っ飛ばす。
Yeah, because we're bombing it twice now. I'm kind of they're injecting it and then they're bombing it to open it up, and then they're gonna. I don't know if they're injecting it again, but they're bombing it to close it. I'm still a little confused on how this works. I mean, it doesn't really matter, I think, but like I get it, but I don't know the Deetz man. But yeah, that's what I said before when they close it. They're gonna fuck it up too much for the beta to just be able to open it again. I guess that's the benefit of it being a living organism. Because even if the beta does give it orders, if it's dead, it's dead. Oh. I guess this made sense if the core's right there. So I didn't realize it until now, but we're just gonna fire that shit after opening this. Leave the TSFs, everyone enter here. And then just leave. the drive-by. Okay, we open it after everyone gets in. With the timer stuff, okay. Okay, we're not just blasting it from the tunnel. I thought we were just gonna blast it. Get closer, I guess. Don't want to miss with our one shot. Somehow.
どういうわけかここにはベータ軍が初期配備されていないわ。ランドリューク行けば戦力は後方に集中できるはずよ。仮に配備されていたとしても 臨界出力のラザフォードフィールドは突破できないわ。まあ近づく前に主砲の砲撃でコッパみじんでしょうけど、砲撃と同時にバンカーバスターを制射、アゴー標的ブロック天井の最も薄い部分を破壊してメインシャフトへの退避ルートを確保。
Okay, that's where we leave. Made sense.
アゴー標的の破壊を確認した後、退避ルートを通りメインシャフトからベントを抜けオリジナルハイブを離脱。ここでアゴー標的の破壊に失敗した場合、第2核兵器の S11 を遠隔起爆、次の攻略に備えて核壁を開放状態で固定する。
Okay, so if the laser fails for whatever reason, we can use the remaining missiles after we open the escape route.
XG70 での離脱が困難な場合、ムアコックレフテ機関の減速剤を全て投棄し、完成ブロックに格納された装甲
Armored escape shuttle.
ただし、
Oh, it's a whole ass plane.
任務
So
が不可能だと判断した場合は分かっているわね。
yeah, just blow up.
結構 XG70
What if we can't, like,
A04 よ。いいわね。
I was kind of imagining, but like, how strong are the septums, right? Like, why can't we just blast through the septums to hit it? Maybe just in case it can actually block it, but I don't know, the particle laser thing is kind of crazy. I feel like it should be able to just blast through it. But obviously, I don't know. Understood.
作戦の説明は以上よ。何か質問はある？
Is that really it? Sounds like it's going to be one hell of a fight. I know that the fate of humanity is riding on this, and breaking through the main hall is definitely easier said than done. But after Yuto-sensei demanded our loyalty here, there has to be something more to it, right? I mean, it sounds... I get it. After all the distractions, we go in, we abandon the additional forces because we're prioritizing speed. We get to the septum stuff, we open it. We work on opening the second one while closing the first one. We get in, we shoot with lasers. If it fails, we shoot with whatever else we have and we escape. I get it. I'm sure they know already. Especially Astro. You got an Astro, right? I mean, I guess you don't need an Astro. She's working for us, but still. I'm excited for Kasumi, though I'm a little scared for her. Seems kind of like fragile. So Sumita's not at full abilities, right? Well, maybe like full abilities, but mentally not full there. Oh, whatever, doesn't matter. So yeah, Sumita actually helped with the plan. I mean, that made sense. She knows the full hive thing. She's read into the mines. It made sense that they would plan with her, I guess. She's obviously the core of the plan. Sumita helped plan it. I guess that made sense. No wonder it didn't quite feel like one of the Yuto Sensei's plans. Interesting. Stepping up. It's been answered already. Understood.
出撃までの大まかなスケジュールを伝えておくわ。ブリーフィング終了後、直ちにハンガーにて作戦機への完成ユニット乾燥作業を開始。
Right. Got it all warmed up in them at least.
乾燥作業が終了次第、90分の休息。
Break for 90 minutes.
各自このタイミングに済ませる。
Can we at least get like the good shit for food? Like we're literally saving the world in this mission. Just do or die. I feel like they'd whip out like the secret natural like states they've been hiding. The Wagyu. Get the real Coca-Cola. Right, we gotta, yeah. Honestly, we have a lot to learn because we're doing the weapons, so the missiles and stuff if we need it, right? We've never even touched the Susanoo, so we have no idea how it controls. I'm sure it's like we can learn it, but it's kind of pretty stressful, I'd imagine, given the states. But also understood.
明けて12月31日、0600部隊点呼。作戦機のリエントリーシェル
6 a.m. man.
終了次第、シミュレーター演習を再開。この際のシミュレーター演習は各作戦機のコックピットを優先接続して行うものとする。
That made sense. That way we can connect to the shuttle handler and handler 90.
なお点呼から格納作業の終了までに数時間のマージンが取ってある。おそらくこれが食事と睡眠以外に費やす最後の休息になるはずだ。出撃に際しての事前準備は全て完了すること。了解。
Understood.
明けて2002年1月1日、丸2〇〇。最終ブリーフィング開始。
2 a.m. That's prime time, baby.
丸330 A01 部隊各員が作戦機へ登場し、準出撃態勢のまま待機せよ。以上。了解。
Understood.
鏡とヤシロは XG70 の調整作業が詰まっているから、出撃までほとんど顔を合わせないと思うわ。最後に部隊人事を伝える。
Human resource issue.
榊千鶴少尉。
Oh?
本日ただいまをもって
Commander!
部隊の指揮官に任命する。
That made sense. She was our original commander of our little squad before we joined into this one.
何よ、不満？いえ。綾見田少尉、玉瀬少尉は第一分隊。榊少尉の指揮官。
Fire team 1. Okay, so they're the ones who will do the basically the first bombing and then opening up the second one, and they're gonna have to like rush back into the XG after. Okay,
了解。
little dangerous.
三剣明也少尉。は。本日ただいまをもって A01 部隊の指揮官を任命する。
I thought we would get second. Again, it kind of made sense since she was second in command of our little group. What happened, dude? I thought we were on the fast track.
鎧少尉は第二分隊、三剣少尉の指揮下とする。了解。白金武少尉、
Ma'am?
鏡少尉、八代臨時少尉を配下に加え、第三分隊を指揮
That
せよ。
made sense. Fire team 3. Understood. They didn't even mention us as fire team 3, but made
極秘裏
sense
に独自プランを遂行する
in the plan, in the
機動効果
deets.
一層は全軍の指揮系統から独立して動いてもらうことになるわ。
Meaning we can't communicate with the outside at all, except for data link updates.
実戦で培ったあんたたちのスタンドアローン能力、遺憾なく発揮してちょうだい。はい。
Ma'am? She's not talking about fighting independently from the other units. We might not be able to communicate with each other at all in the main hall. This will be a test on how well we've learned our formations and how well we understand each other.
今日のブリーフィングは以上よ。早速完成ユニットの完走作業に取り掛かりなさい。了解。
Understood. Okay. I think we'll stop here. A little mini episode, but that was good. I actually kind of understand the plan. Like I understand the main thing, like a little bit about the septum stuff. Like I get it. They inject the Tematos, then explode it. But how do they like inject and explode it again if they already exploded the brain? This is just not enough function for it to work. But I get the main idea, so it's pretty hype. It's gonna be crazy, especially like in the main hall thing when you know they're gonna have to fight Beta while they're opening the shit, and the fact that they can't communicate at all is, I feel like it's crazy, right? It's actually crazy, so we'll see. We'll see. It's interesting because as the main character, you think we would take, like, obviously we're in a big role ourselves, but like the plan is not to like use the Susanoo's weaponry too much. So like we're mainly the other straw mates are going to be doing a lot more of the action. We're just like the big finale kind of. Also, I see, dude, there's no way Mia's not piloting this for the final mission. Like they're showing it to us in our face with a brand new background never seen before. She has to do it, man. She has to. But anyways, thanks for watching as always. We're in the end game. of alternative, and it's pretty exciting. So we'll continue it next time. Later.